It's Bob and Tom Tonight, starring Chick McGee, Christy Lee, Josh Arnold, Ace Cosby, Pat Godwin, Willie Griswold, and Tom Griswold.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Thanks very much for joining us. Let's see now. There's Ace, check. The Ace Cosby joke of the day coming up, of course. Chick McGee is across the way.
Hi. How about you?
Oh, there's Willie G right next to me, and then in the Navy Federal Credit Union News chair, sitting in for Christy Lee, it's Jess Hooker. Josh Arnold's right over there. And ordinarily, we would have in the Oxford Gold Performance Room, the man, the organ, the guitar, Pat Godwin. Pat's a little under the weather today, so the room is empty. Maybe we should just get him to turn the lights on the mic and just have just that microphone there.
Yeah, it's sort of an in memoriam.
Yeah, like a riderless horse with the boots facing backward in the chair. Okay, well, now we were discussing various COVID cures. Some lady on the member of parliament in India suggests you drink cow urine. I was making the point that maybe it's time to get some of these voices stopped. I mentioned if someone said you could cure it with a baseball bat in your keister, would you do it? And apparently Josh has tried it. I told you not to use the pine tar.
Yeah, boy, that
would sting.
A lot like waxing. Yeah.
Or a fungo bat. That's the way to go.
Yeah, I should have used a fungo. Dang it.
You know that? You get that reference?
Yeah.
You do?
The plastic bat, the fungo bat?
No. Fungo bat. Josh, you want to take this one?
Yes, it's a much smaller type bat.
Slender.
Yeah, very...
used for batting practice.
Exactly.
Makes the ball go.
A lot of truck drivers use it to test the pressure of their tires. They take fungos. I promise you.
Really?
I used to sell fungos to truck drivers all the time.
Really?
They tap them or something?
Yeah, they tap the drivers to just check the pressure.
Are you messing with us?
Not at all. I'm serious.
Okay.
I'm serious.
I could not tell.
Truck drivers, good to know.
Yeah.
I think when in another life, I used to hang out at truck stops, and I can see the drivers going around to the back of the...
Really?
Yeah, thumping their
on
tires.
the back, and then tap their tires with some kind of stick, and I always wondered what that was. It was a fungo bat.
Not always a fungo, but I sold a handful. I have sold plenty of fungos, too.
There are those nights you get kind of lonely.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying.
Do you guys have a baseball bat in your house, just like there?
Yeah.
Like by the door or by your bed? Or...
Oh, no, I got one in the garage with the baseballs.
Okay, yeah, mine are in the garage, too.
Mine are, I have, I'm sorry, but I, of course, have the Rawlings bat you gave me. It has my name on it, and I have the Louisville Slugger. That's the Louisville Slugger people.
I would never have a problem with anybody owning
As
a
we
Louisville
speak
Slugger.
right now where you are sitting, if I'm not mistaken, there's a baseball bat to your right.
It's another Rawlings big stick.
There you go, right there.
Chick McGee on it.
Yeah.
Because every now and then I'll need this sound.
There you go.
I mean, if I were buying a baseball glove, 100% Rawlings. If I'm buying a wooden bat, I'd take a look at a Louisville. Not that Rawlings wood bats are bad. They're not.
And don't cheat yourself. If you go to Louisville, Kentucky, please stop at the Louisville Slugger Museum.
You seen the museum? There's that they have this gigantic bat.
Yeah, I just drove through there.
At the top of the bat, there's a beautiful restaurant. It's some of the finest and overhead rotational dining you'll see in this country.
How old is that?
Top O the bat?
Yes, it's canted, by the way, so that your water tends to spill.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
No, they fixed that.
They did?
problem.
Well, because the bat,
Opening night,
the bat isn't vertical.
Yes.
It's kind of got
Yes.
Okay,
They
sorry.
serve every beverage in gravy boats now so that it sort of can slide around.
I'm sorry. A huge event, by the way, coming to Louisville. We were talking about the gigantic event that is the Olympics, which I'm hoping will take place. Louisville's got one of the big festivals coming, the Louder Than Life Music Festival in September, featuring, among others, Metallica, Judas Priest, Stained, Snoop Dogg. And Lollapalooza is going to happen.
Oh, okay.
This summer as well.
Okay.
Are you going, Willie?
I think I'll go maybe for a one-off night. I think I'm a little too old to do the 3-day festival now.
Really?
My hangovers make me sad now. My hangovers make me so sad.
Yeah.
You can't do the multiple days.
This
it's too
schedule
much.
will do that.
You
It'll
think
mess
so?
up your hangovers, yeah.
Really? Is that true?
Yeah, it will.
That's good. Well, who knows? You know what, you guys have a drinking problem, so let's talk about it. Let's open this up.
Back in the day, my hangover wouldn't even kick in till like halfway through the show. That was a good morning. Oh, yeah.
Nice.
For who?
I mean, kick in the negative way. Smart ass.
You're in a really good mood considering you ran into a car this morning.
What?
I wasn't going to
I
mention
feel we've buried the lead.
Okay,
Not mine, I'm hoping.
No, it was in his own driveway.
I pulled out of my driveway. I had my baby car parked at the corner.
Oh, no.
And I walked around. I saw it parked. Willie can't stop himself. I saw it there, and I got in the car, and I tapped it. It caused some scratches on the on the tiny car.
Pulled it out of the garage.
Yeah.
Because he was going to go get it washed. He's going to let Max drive it to prom this weekend.
What are you, nuts?
And then he ran into it.
Because why? What's the reason?
Because it was there.
I'm an idiot.
I would argue with you, but I've done the same thing.
Yeah. This is the second time.
In my case, it wasn't my fault.
This time was much more pleasant than...
I said, was your car beeping? Well, yeah, but by the time I realized it was beeping, I was too close and I ran into it.
Do you know
What?
why?
Yeah, I know why Tom claims that his accident wasn't his fault.
This
but
explanation.
I got home. I'd gone
beg to
to an
differ.
NFL game, got home, parked in my driveway.
Right.
Right.
Went inside, realized I needed a coffee.
Right.
Okay.
Went outside, put my car in reverse, and someone had parked behind me.
But you still have to look behind you when you move your vehicle.
I had just parked it.
I'm telling you.
Did you know that there was another person at your house?
There's always 30
there's
people.
someone
There's always someone at my house.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Gotcha.
It is insane at his house.
Maybe you should have a parking lot.
You know what?
No. Parking garage.
You need to call Mark right now. You need to get a parking lot. It's crazy, and there's rules, and no one knows the rules. And then
Except Tom. Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, I get that.
you can park.
Get a cool lot with one of those lazy Susans that'll turn your car around.
Or no, get the one like the on the side
Stackable?
of the interstate.
Yeah.
The elevator. Yeah.
If those of you that go to Starbucks or any coffee shops,
A Starbucks barista had a story that went viral. It was a massive 13-ingredient order, and his tweet got him fired. The website called The Takeout reports that earlier this month, a man named Edward placed an order for a venti caramel ribbon crunch frappuccino.
now that means a large
Right.
caramel, whatever the hell it is,
Right.
ribbon crunch frappuccino.
Then he includes these things in his order: 5 bananas, extra caramel drizzle, extra whipped cream, extra ice, extra cinnamon dolce sprinkles, 7 pumps of dark caramel sauce, extra caramel crunch topping, 1 pump of honey blend, extra salted butter topping, 5 pumps of frappuccino roast, and 7 frappuccino chips made with heavy cream and double blended.
Okay.
Holy hell.
Yeah.
that's
Long list.
completely ridiculous.
The
The
barista
guy likes it how he likes it.
The barista named Josie tweeted a photo of the massive order sticker on the venti cup and wrote, "On today's episode of Why I Want to Quit My Job."
Well, then you get fired.
Yeah,
did
and
get
that's
fired.
what happened.
Yes.
The image went
Oh,
viral.
so you'd order this?
No. But as somebody definitely has the right to
So
order
you're
it.
having a nice busy day, and this a-hole in front of you orders something that's going to take them an hour to make?
Then they shouldn't offer these things.
You should just say, we don't do that. Yeah.
Right.
I imagine that they order this through the app because
did.
it's very easy to customize things.
Well,
and
then
there's-
it's even less of a problem.
and there's no one to say, "Hey, sir, actually 5 bananas is a little too many." Yeah.
Right. Josie was fired for violating the company's social media policy,
Of course she was.
while his employer issued a statement supporting customers' customization orders.
What's what Josh is arguing.
Now, I'm saying if this guy's in front of me in the drive-thru, make him pull forward, slash his tires,
This guy didn't do anything
break his windshield with a bat, and tell him never to come back.
No.
That seems excessive.
Yeah.
But
Well, here you go. Inside Edition reunited Edward and Josie, the latter of whom appeared to hold no animosity over losing his job, whereas Edward seemed to take his viral fame in stride, especially since he now has a drink named after him.
It's called the a-hole?
It's called the Edward.
No, I think that there are people that do, there are people that customize every single meal that they order just like it's a power trip.
Yes.
Like it's a weird flex.
Yeah, this guy probably
And I
has
don't like
no
it.
life.
Yes.
And
Now, did you hear that?
this
She
is
used
his
the
way.
word, that's a weird flex. Do you know what that means?
Yeah, he knows.
Because Al should have taught. I think Al did teach you.
A weird flex?
A weird flex.
It's a flex.
Just flex,
A
yeah.
flex.
What does it mean?
It just means it's a weird way to show power, control, like a little bit of like, look
You know
at me.
how you flex up and go, ugh.
Yeah, like a
only
flex.
verbally.
I can do this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have no power in life.
No.
But this is what
the
I
guy
can do.
likes the drink.
No,
way.
this guy is going to end up running some neighborhood homeowners association.
Oh,
that's where these
good
guys
call.
always end up.
You know who this is? I bet this is Greg Warren posing as Edward.
Well,
Have you ever
Greg,
ordered anything with him?
Yeah, of course, and he has very specific demands as well.
I know. His are health
Right,
reasons,
right. Yeah, this guy obviously is not health based, but
He'd be,
can't order
he'd be in prison if I were in charge.
Have you looked him up
I'm
yet
sure he
to see
would.
what he looks like?
No, I can only imagine.
you're just mad because you'd be behind this guy, but really it's because you're running late to something and it's your fault, and now you're blaming this guy for ordering the drink he wants.
No, yes, I am blaming him for ordering the drink. It's ridiculous.
No, it's not. If your daughter wanted that drink, you would stand there and order it.
Well, no, that's a different topic. She's cute. This guy's a jackass.
But that drink must have been what? $18
It had to
at
have been.
least?
It had to have been. How do you fit all that stuff in the cup?
5 bananas.
Yeah, you couldn't fit 5 bananas in that cup by themselves.
Well, they blend them.
He
know.
must have.
I know they.
He must have got like.
I didn't think they were sticking
He
all
ended up getting
bananas
like
in there.
half a small coffee, I bet, in there.
I bet the barista's eye roll could be heard.
Yeah.
No, her tweet, and she got fired.
But I mean, I've been behind the guy that does the. I need the half calf, extra hot, and they just go down and all on down the list.
You'd make a good Starbucks manager.
Oh, I'm just tired of poor customer service.
not
Especially now. People really want jobs.
Aren't you tired of some powerless, whiny prick?
He's not powerless at all. He got his drink, didn't he?
Yeah.
And he's on TV.
While inconveniencing everyone else.
Oh, jeez.
I guarantee. I hope this guy starts running your homeowners association.
Oh, we don't have one.
Oh, God,
Well, he'll
that's
start
nice.
one.
Good
And the
for
next thing you know, you'll have to do accede to all his ridiculous demands. What do you mean?
The guy should be able to order a drink without being harassed.
Do you have something like an annoying order somewhere?
I don't.
You
No,
don't?
I don't.
No? And it doesn't bother you?
This wouldn't bother. This,
Yeah.
I would kind of go, man, geez, this is ridiculous. But I would not get furious with the guy, and I certainly wouldn't shame him publicly
No,
and
I
whine about my job. Have you ever gone, hey, how are you today? Oh, 3 more hours, and I get out. Quit. Just. And I've said that to people before.
We've got an email here. Dear show, didn't Tom inconvenience? We were talking about this gentleman who had an amazing order at Starbucks.
Right.
And Josh was of the opinion this gentleman can order anything he wants.
That's right. You sure
Starbucks.
can.
No, this was completely ridiculous.
13 ingredients.
Tom says it was completely ridiculous because this gentleman inconveniences the people behind him. He doesn't think about them. And
No, but
he needs to make his order and get out of the way, right?
But the order is absurd.
Dear people, didn't Tom inconvenience an entire restaurant by ordering them to take broccoli cheese soup off the menu?
No, I didn't order them to do it. I
Yes,
just
you
said,
did.
It's awful.
Yes, you did. By the way,
they chose to take it off.
By the way,
Was it bad soup?
no,
Yes.
it was in.
By all accounts, it was delicious.
It was delicious
Except for
soup.
one account.
As a matter of fact, it
Do you
was.
like broccoli cheese soup in general?
Hate it.
It was, in fact, Bob. Yes, that Bob of the Bob and Tom Show. It was Bob's favorite soup.
I didn't know that until it had been removed.
On a lesser note, it was also my favorite soup. at said
Because they would
restaurant.
have that in place of their good soup, which of course was the chicken tortilla.
And he also, I didn't know that. I don't remember this part of the story. You also insisted that the restaurant provide a round table and glass drinkware.
Yeah, that's true.
Seriously,
Did that happen?
Well, the glass drinkware thing is because we used to go to this restaurant and they had glass drinkware, and then one week they switched to plastic drinkware, but it looked the same. And I was sitting with my dad, and he grabbed
iced tea.
He grabbed the iced tea, thinking it was going to be heavier than it was, and he poured it all over himself in the most dramatic. Oh my goodness, what is going on here? Don't they know that I'm coming in today?
I'm talking to you, champs. Yeah, they had great iced tea there. They folded, I think. I don't know. Are they still out there
Only
anywhere
if you're
else?
at the airport.
So you brought an entire chain to its knees. Is
No,
that
I
what
don't know.
happened?
But they used to have great salmon and they had terrific iced tea. But they switched the glasses to plastic. I didn't know it.
And he poured it
In conversation, having an engaged audience, and
Okay. Now, keep in mind what you said about this gentleman who insisted on having this complicated drink at Starbucks. And this guy's an idiot. You don't see any sort of insanity on your part?
No.
During that?
I think I lift any glass with the same force, no matter how heavy I think it is.
I think I lift it to check the weight before
exactly.
I
That's exactly right. You lift it a little, and then you bring it to you.
Okay, so Josh, sometime in the next year, if I replace your cup with a plastic cup when you spill...
I don't think it'll happen.
Okay. Well, it happened to me. I'm just saying.
I can't criticize that it happened to you because I backed into my own car this morning in the driveway, so I'm not going to...
Tom likes things like the Truman Show. Like, he wants everybody to be in the place and the things to weigh the same and look the same. And that's just... And if we all come together and do that for him, life will be easier.
I will no longer bow down to his insanity.
I told you somebody was going to do this, Tom. I told you.
Okay, sorry.
If the iced tea is the wrong weight, it's like a piece of lighting falling down.
Yes, it is.
The reality
and you know what else? We're all going to run for that door in the sky. Remember when Truman at the end of the stairs, he goes up and he goes through the door.
Isn't there a great scene when an elevator opens and it's guys smoking and they quickly have to...
Yes. Like it's a control room.
I love that movie.
That's a great movie.
Now, have you ever been going down a staircase?
Oh, God.
And you get to the bottom and
That's awful.
And the step is the wrong height.
Mm-hmm.
Or you think that you've hit the bottom step and you haven't.
That's the same thing with the iced tea. I'm trying to put this. We ate there every Sunday for like 5 years.
Right.
Yeah.
Usually the same lovely waitress and our magician friend. It was just a fun place to go.
Trinity, he's the man.
A lunatic.
No, he was cool.
Trinity was the man.
The funny thing about it though is just the way that if you grab it, it's too heavy. You're done. I spilled.
Mm-hmm.
He had just won the Super Bowl and he was pouring Gatorade on his guy. Oh my God! It never ends.
And I didn't say my God. I was.
No, probably not.
Admittedly, my fault. My fault. We'll get back to the Starbucks guy.
Did you hear the way he set up the stair thing though?
It makes sense. It does.
No, they
it does.
put the next stair at the wrong height. He said.
No.
Instead of you misjudging the stair, we've all done.
You've all been to a house that was poorly built where the stairs.
You're still doing it.
No.
The stairs are supposed to be the same height.
Of course they are.
And I'm saying you go down someone's basement, all of a sudden that last one is halfway, and it throws you off.
I don't know. If you're touring ruins,
Whatever this is, thank God.
I can't take it. Hello, Bob and Tom Show.
Hey, Bob and Tom, it's Donnie Baker.
Hey.
Donnie, how are you, sir?
Tom, you might be the first dick in history who needs a spotter to drink iced tea. I'll say it right to your face. Yeah. And, man, am I the only one confused about these new mask rules and mandates keep popping up different?
Everybody's confused.
Wear a mask. Oh, don't wear a mask. Oh, this just in. Wear a mask inside. Oh, breaking news. Take it off outside. Make up your mind, Fauci. I'm so disturbed I'm about to write Glenn Beck about it. Swear to God. Well, you laughed, but about a month ago we had to wear a mask into a restaurant, but since we sat down, we could take them off to order appetizers.
Uh-huh.
So I'll say it like this. We don't need a vaccine. Apparently all we need is a basket of fried pickles to beat this virus. And just the other day, I don't know if you've seen the paper, Tom, Silver Spoons himself, Ricky Schroeder's, was verbally altercating some dude at Costco with a mask on.
I saw it.
No kidding.
Yeah.
That whole thing about broke out into fisticuffs. You never want to get in a fight at Costco because they got an entire 50-gallon drums of whoop ass just sitting on the shelves preheating.
Oh, those are big ones.
Well, I'm done with these stupid masks. I'm tired of looking like J.Z. Wales or Hannibal Lecter or one of Michael Jackson's kids. Not to mention the butterface effect. Man, I've been fooled way too many times last year by a chick with sexy eyes and low hairline. Then you get her home, she drops a mask, and you see she's only got 2 good teeth, and they're both in the back of her mouth. And think about these poor kids in high school having to go to prom with masks.
No, that sucks.
Can you imagine how much it sucks? Spend $99 on a tux and corsage thing, and then slow dance all night with a chick that ends up looking like Burt Reynolds. And not to mention, I hate tuxedos probably more than anybody I know.
Really?
Well, who wants to spend all that money just to look like a young Butler or Steve Perry's on stage? Swear to God. And I'm pretty sure they invented tuxedos, Tom, just to make it hard for you to fool around good.
Really?
Well, by the time you get off that cummerbund thing and then crack the coat on her bra, the sun's up and you got to go home. I mean, I'm pretty good with most garments, but I'm no Houdini, you know? No matter how much I practice, I'm still banned from Dillard's. But, man, I remember my third senior year. I took Miss Jacobson, the school lunch lady, to the prom.
Wow.
Really?
I swear to God, caused a big stir. He made the yearbook. I still don't see what the big deal was because we had a great relationship looking back. Like she'd give me an extra rectangle of pizza, corn, and tots on the lunch line. Then I'd meet her out back on her smoke break and show her the whole hog. Hey, lighten up. He's both in our 20s.
Third senior year, of course. Sure.
I gotta go. I gotta study these stupid math rules, anyways. Oh, and hashtag free Ricky. I swear to God. I gotta go.
Yeah, Ricky Schroeder got into it with something.
Uh-oh.
Missed it.
I hadn't heard.
Oh yeah, that was everywhere on the mask thing. And again, the Starbucks order this guy had 13 different items, including it was a venti caramel ribbon crunch frappuccino, 5 bananas. Then it just goes on and on and on and on and on. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, the guy likes it that way. You know.
No, he doesn't. This was done, I'm sure, just to be an incredible jackass.
I don't know. I think he's got particular taste. Maybe even some health concerns.
No health concerns. I don't think so.
Oh, he got 5
7
bananas.
pumps of dark caramel sauce.
He's got a potassium
Extra
deficiency.
whipped cream.
So if the barista posted, look how amazing this order is, would they have fired him?
Not at all.
Nope.
Well, you shouldn't have got 5 bananas either. That's stupid. I would have put 3 in it. But you know what? You won't even be able to tell the difference at
How
this
do you
point.
fit 3?
You can't. There's no way they could have fit all of that in a cup. That was 2
I'm
venti
telling you,
cups.
they blend the bananas.
Oh,
Josh,
yeah,
I
they have
swear
to.
to God, I'm going to jump across this counter.
Watch the entire show live or on demand at bobandtom.com or listen live with the Bob and Tom app. And be sure to tune in next time.